What's good, everybody? I'm the worst bowler in the squad, but also Jonathan's coach. Somehow that happened. I'm Hogan Simmons, and I want to welcome you to the first ever episode of the Squad Podcast, where the squad members and maybe some guests are going to talk about bowling, our lives, and a variety of other things. We're starting this podcast as a part of our 150 subscriber special, so thank you to everyone for helping us get to this milestone. And on that note, I'm going to introduce you to our cast. First up is the editor of all the videos you see on our YouTube channel, besides maybe
most of them.
One or two.
90%
That is Jonathan Michedick. Say hi. Do something.
Hi. Welcome to my show.
No.
No, just kidding. I'm just
All right. The next person up is the best bowler in the squad, Logan Beasley.
I'm supposed to give a short summary.
Yeah, you were. That was your chance, Jonathan. You missed it. All right. And next up is Logan Beasley. Do your short summary intro thingy.
What's up, guys? I'm a two-hander. I just say I'm the best one in the squad. I don't know. I just like the ball. I don't know. That's my short summary. You didn't really say like what all I got to talk about, so.
No, just if you wanted to say anything, that's all.
I play video games. Subscribe to my channel, gamer_art.
We'll do the plugs at the end. All right.
Yeah.
So we have another member who is not here. Hopefully we'll be able to get her on the next episode. That is Hannah Cunningham. Jonathan, figure something out. Get her on this next episode.
Yep, you're the only one that's talked that before.
It's your job, Jonathan. All right. Now, so I'm just reading down the notes I wrote, and this is under the meat and potatoes section. So I just wrote down some talking points.
Here, let me just say something for the listeners real quick. We were originally going to do the podcast with our cameras on, but unfortunately we filmed another episode a week ago, and we didn't. And none of the audio was picked up. So he said the only way it was going to work was if we had our cameras off. So maybe sometime in the future we'll get those cameras on for you.
Yeah, so TLDR, technical difficulties, no face cams. Hopefully we'll be able to do face cams in the future. And yeah. All right. So
we're gonna come up with a backdrop for the podcast, so it's not just like a black screen.
Yeah, maybe when we get green screens. We'll worry about that then. All right.
Well, no, I mean just instead of having just a black screen, like while we don't have any audio, just like come up with a creative backdrop.
Yeah, I'll do that during editing.
Throwing bowling shots or something.
Yeah, I'll do that during editing.
All right. Cool.
All right, now into the main section. What are your biggest achievements?
Winning my first tournament. Shooting 300. And picking up the 710 3 times in the same week.
Yo, what?
Yep.
You never told me that.
Yeah, I picked it up by itself once, and then the other 2 times was at the 6 710, and all I got was the 710.
I've never even picked it up before. I've just I've kicked a pin up on the deck a couple of times, right next to it, but it never carried.
I've got one 710.
I did one on a Tuesday. I did another one on Friday. I did another one on Generation Gap. Was hoping my dad to see it, but he turned away. I was happy, and I was like, wow, you missed it, because he didn't look back. He was too busy talking.
All right, Jonathan, what are your biggest achievements?
Let's see. not that many of them in the bowling world, but I'd say third place finish at Pepsi. And actually just, I don't know, depending on, I don't know when this is going to be released or when we'll hit 150, but the 23rd and 24th of April, when I was bowling a state tournament, I shot my highest 9-game ever, and my highest 6-game ever on a sport shot, which was 1322 for the 6, and it was 1951 for the 9.
Also not bad.
And tied for 4th in qualifying at my first tough shots, and that's about it.
Nice. For me, I would say my biggest achievements are probably, I mean, obviously I have 2 300s, so both of them, but like, I would say the bigger one, was definitely my second one, because I shot it in front of my entire high school bowling team. So I got to show off and show why I'm anchor. And, despite now neither of them were sanctioned, sadly, and despite
I've never even shot an unsanctioned 300.
nobody asked Jonathan. No. But yeah, there's that, and then I don't know, I don't really have very many achievements.
Yeah, because you placed in the bottom 10.
Speaking of high 6-game and high 9-game, my highest highest 3-game series, I almost hit my first 800 series. It was unfortunately a 790 797. I left the pocket 710 split and to miss it.
Should have picked it up.
I tried. I only got one.
Skill issue.
And then the freaking pin flew behind it, saying, "Bye, have a great time."
Skill issue.
It is a skill issue. You are correct.
All right.
The Jeffrey is always off when you try to hit a 710.
All right. What are your guys' favorite hobbies?
Gaming and bowling. Well, wait, bowling's actually a life thing, so it's not necessarily a hobby.
Bowling's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle and a life choice.
So over on the Justin Bone channel, they say bowling's a hobby.
They don't put as much dedication as I do.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good.
Let's see. My hobbies. Guitar. And,
which you're good at. I've heard you play. Pretty good.
And then I solve Rubik's cubes. I guess you could call me a speed cuber, but I'm not that fast. So.
Didn't you hit like the fastest time once?
Yes, Logan. He hit his fastest time once. That's how it always works.
No, my
fastest is a 9.
Smart Alec.
Let's see. I got my PB sheet right here. My fastest currently is a 9.21.
That's what a 3x3, ain't it?
Yep.
That's 9.31 seconds, not minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, maybe not so obviously for some people.
I just set my 7x7 single a couple of days ago. I think it was on Sunday, but it was gonna be a 6:11.9, or 6 minutes 11.9, but I accidentally kind of +2, so it's a 6:13. But it was still my PB, by like 20 seconds.
Pretty good.
Okay. That's good.
My hobbies are gaming and I don't know.
Watching anime.
Yes, I'm a massive weeb. We get it.
I'm the only one who doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
My dad wanted me to inform you that he is proud of how your swing has performed. Like from back then to now, he says you've done a really good job and to keep up the hard work.
Thank you.
It's a lot more smoother.
I appreciate it. That's, getting it up that high really sucks for one reason and one reason alone. It's because when you get up that high, you get too steep, and then you throw it straight into the lane, which takes a lot of power out of your swing. Also, it causes negative tilt, which causes it to roll over the thumb hole and a whole bunch of other things. But I've worked pretty hard to get rid of that, so I'm glad that other people are noticing.
Yeah, my dad and his friend watch all our videos a good bit.
Well, tell them thank you for me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yo, what the heck? Real quick, I'm looking through the doc real quick. What the heck does this extra notes say? I cannot read.
It's BS Latin. It's supposed to be Latin, but it's not. Trust me, I took Latin. Those words mean absolutely nothing.
So what I'm hearing is you just wasted gibberish.
Yes, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Who's your favorite bowler to watch outside of the squad?
Kevin Williams or AJ Johnson.
Good. Two good choices.
Say Belmo and AJ.
I don't know. I've got a lot. For two-handers, I like watching Anthony Simonson, Jesper Svensson, Packy Hanrahan.
We don't have time to name the full roster.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll try and keep it to a minimum of 3. Right. For one-handers, I like watching Brandon Bone and Parker Bone, and then EJ's really fun to watch. I'm gonna go through the entire PBA roster plus some if we don't cut it off here. So next question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
hold on. Brandon Bone's a part of the PBA roster now?
No, I said plus some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next question. What is your favorite bowling ball of all time?
Purple Hammer.
Shut up, Jonathan.
I want to throw it. I know for a fact it will be my favorite bowling ball of all time, and that will be the Game Breaker 4 Pearl once I get my hands on it.
That is a very good bowling ball.
What about when you get your hands on a swag bowling ball?
See, that's what I'm also trying to do. I want to get my hands on the Joker Wild.
I've seen people throw it. It's a very good ball.
I've looked at all the equipment and I've watched all the bowling ball reviews thanks to Bowling. I think it's called Bowling Ball X or Bowling X. They do a lot of great reviews on swag.
BowlerX.com.
There we go. I've watched the reviews off of him. He gives great descriptions and everything. And I really want that Joker Wild. So it's either going to be the Joker Wild that's going to be my favorite or that Game Breaker 4 Pearl.
Interesting. Jonathan, you want to go next? Oh, wait, no, you already said Purple Hammer because you're, of course.
And Blue Hammer. And then reactive, I'll have to go with...
Now you get one. It's what's your favorite bowling ball of all time. It's not what's your favorite. What's your favorite in each category?
Hogan, you know you're the same way.
No, I've got like 2 that I would say. 2, maybe 3 that I would say. He's trying to go by classes. I'm just like giving my top 3.
Oh, but I thought it was just a favorite.
Well, yeah, but like when you can't decide, you give like your options. Go ahead, Jonathan. Pick. Give like a top 3.
Okay, top 3. Probably Purple Hammer, Blue Hammer, and Knockout.
That's the Knockout Solid, by the way, because you have not thrown the Knockout Hybrid or Pearl.
No, the Knockout is like legitimately the only Brunswick ball I've thrown.
The hammer equipment. is also under Brunswick.
Oh, I mean like the stuff that has the Brunswick logo on, not like.
Well, Brunswick owns the other logos, so I mean, yeah, okay, whatever, technicalities. I would say my favorite, I would say Nirvana by Brunswick or Squatch Solid have got to be two favorites. The Web Pearl's an honorable mention. I love that ball. It's so good. But
Brunswick weeb.
Shut up.
Literally won't throw anything other than Brunswick.
Okay.
I literally throw probably all the companies.
I'm sorry. I've got two-handers over here criticizing me on my ball choices when you guys throw only Storm.
Yeah, we do.
You guys throw only Storm. I don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry. I've got 3 Brunswick balls.
Oh, wow. 3. That's so many, Jonathan. How many balls do you have a total of? 9?
I've got 9, yeah.
Anyway. What's your favorite tournament to bowl in?
A game.
Jonathan?
Either SYC or Cup Shots. Or both.
Yeah, actually, either A game or Junior Gold.
Mine as of right now is by far and away SYC. Maybe it'll change when Junior Gold comes around, but right now it is SYC by far.
Your favorite tournament is the one where you placed 70th.
Yeah.
And went 300 and something under, but I still beat you. No.
That's not better than what.
Hey, you know what? I've been in the top 30. Actually, I've been in the top 25 in a round before.
That is great. I've only been to one SYC. Anyways,
4?
I just really like the format, and like I like the multiple days. I like the practice day.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It just feels like a real experience bowling in a tournament. It doesn't feel like something that, your mom kind of goes, all right, you're over there, go bowl. It feels kind of like you have to take it in your own hands and you do it. And, it feels, I don't want to say like a PBA event, but like it feels a lot more like, what I would imagine a bowling tournament would be,
Yeah.
Don't know. Great tournaments. Yeah. All right.
Notice how no one said the PBA regionals.
Don't even bother mentioning them. Don't bother mentioning them. Don't bother. Don't bother. Don't bother.
Last time I went to one, oh my goodness, it was bad.
Yeah, me and Hogan went to one, and we both. Well, Hogan went negative.
Logan forced me to delete the footage.
Yeah, I did.
That's how badly he bowled.
You don't want that on there?
It shouldn't matter. I would have posted anyways.
Well, there were just a buttload of bad shots. Not a lot of people were bowling good out there. The cut was negative.
Yeah.
Oh, how much?
Negative double digits. There was like 20 or 30 guys, and maybe about 15 of us went negative triple digits.
Yeah.
I'm looking up real quick because I'm curious.
I believe so. I could be mistaken, but look it up to make sure. No. Oh, Lucas Ellis was. Yeah, I think Lucas Ellis was the only one that went plus for that tournament.
Well, he was also the winner.
I went.
And yeah, he is the winner too, but I think he was the only one that went plus.
Could be.
All right. Anyway, off that topic because I don't want to remember that one.
Me either.
Well, hang on a second.
Oh God, he's gonna torture us.
All right, I'm moving on whether you like it or not, Jonathan.
I'm going to remind you of how bad you did.
Do I have to remind you that you shot a double digit in the All-Star tournament, not to mention a tough shot tournament? Come on now. We're torturing each other.
It wasn't tough shots. It was Charleston.
Doesn't make it better.
Exactly.
You know what?
The fact that at that Charleston tournament I shot 101 and I wasn't the lowest out of our group, that is sad, Jonathan.
And actually, Ryland Brees was the only one who went plus. And then the cut was negative 102.
Who? Ryland who?
Ryland Breeze.
Ryland Brees.
Who the heck?
I don't know.
You don't know who Ryland Brees is?
I see him at a lot of tournaments.
Dang.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Kind of upset.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, and then the cut was 102 under.
Jonathan, I swear to God.
Hogan Simmons here. Hogan Simmons in 25th.
How do I kick him out of the call? Logan, how do I kick him out of the call?
I
Okay.
couldn't throw it right, and I had a technical issue that I don't feel like going over during the tournament.
It's TMI. I know what it is. It's TMI.
Yeah, he knows it.
At least you beat Chris Bald. But you still went 245 under.
Okay, let's seriously move on. We can talk about this off camera.
I'll stop pushing him.
We're moving on. Jesus Christ.
All right, so Logan
Hated it.
sort of just brought this up, but tell me about your bowling game. What's your style? You know, what are your preferences? What's your A game? What patterns do you like? What kind of strategies do you have approaching certain things?
Depending on the pattern that's laid out, actually, if let's say I go to a touch house, right? You know how they keep their pattern secret.
Yeah.
Depending on it, like once I'm warmed up and I get a good ball in, depending on how that's laid out, like if it hooks really early, I would like to stand somewhere around 25 and 26 and use the 10 or 9 as my break board. You know my break point?
Yep.
And I like to throw either a solid or a very strong sanded down pearl. But if we're going to something as like heavy, I like to play in the middle. I like to stand around 23 and 24 and have 13 and 14 as my break points.
Interesting. Let's backtrack a second. You completely missed things like what style are you?
Well, we have already mentioned that I'm a two-hander.
I think anyone listening to this has probably seen the videos.
Okay, assuming they haven't. All right.
You've already mentioned in the blog.
No, I said the best bowler. I never specified. You said
You said that you were getting discriminated by two-handers for ball choice when we were pissing on you about Brunswick.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I have bad memory. So like, as far as preferences go, like what do you prefer your speed and revs to be at? Like, where's your comfort zone with that?
I prefer to come out of the ball smoothly. When I have to put force and speed behind the ball, I get really inaccurate and uncomfortable.
Okay.
I like to keep my body in like a smooth motion and have like a soft release. Now the ball may look fast when it's going down the lane, but that's just me letting it go and letting it roll. Because my coach for a while my coach has taught me to not overkill it. That's me not overkilling it. If I was to overkill it, that was probably me at Pepsi. I kept putting so much rev behind the ball, I was basically breaking myself down.
Yeah.
So I just like to keep a slow motion in my movement and a nice and easy release.
Nice. Jonathan, you?
Let me think. Well, two-hander. My revs are about 475, I'd say.
450, 475. That's probably your consistent range.
I am probably the slowest two-hander you'll ever meet.
I'm not sure.
I can't even break 17 miles an hour.
Still not sure. I'll fold against a two-hander that's slower than you in match play. And almost asked him.
Yeah, so I like to bowl on short to medium patterns, usually.
Oh yeah, that's something else I didn't mention. Sorry to cut you off. I prefer to bowl on medium or long patterns. Continue.
I don't know, that's about all I got. I really like using urethane,
Don't we all?
and Carl's don't work for me.
Well, yeah, but Logan, you're special.
Yeah, I gave my urethane away to my dad for his birthday.
Sounds like a skill issue.
It's not a skill issue. It's just me hating the ball.
Fair.
Because you can't throw it.
No, I just don't like the way it is. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, also, you have to understand, Jonathan, Logan throws the ball extremely, extremely fast and with a lot of revs. So one of two things is going to happen. One, it's going to burn up, or two, it's just not going to carry because it's going to burn up and hit flat. So...
Or 3 and 4, it just doesn't hook at all. And 3, it doesn't hook at all. 4, it just hooks too much. Because that Pepsi hit the 5 board and just skeeted off past the head pin.
That was the pattern.
Yeah.
I looked at that and I was like, what the?
Yeah.
That's why the first weekend of Pepsi, I was like throwing my blue hammer over third arrow, I think. Maybe second, I don't know. But it was way further left than I usually do.
Oh, yeah, same here. I usually don't play that far left and throw it that hard. Because I'm scared it would hit way further right than I expected. But no, I was still going high and I was all the way on left gutter.
Yeah.
If I'd tried throwing reactive, there's no way I would have made the cut. No way.
I tried throwing urethane and that failed, so I had to go back to reactive.
Yeah, I think that has more to do with your style and just how you throw the ball, Logan, as opposed to preferences. For me, I'm a one-hander. My rev rate, my comfortable rev rate is 480 to 520. I know it's kind of a big range, but it really does depend on the day.
Skill issue.
My speed off my hand is usually about 16.5. That's kind of my comfort zone. I can...
5 pins are hard.
5 pins are hard. I can throw it. I can throw it about 17 miles an hour or so. Like, I can maybe get up to 18, but I don't like to. It hurts, and I'm not consistent at all with it. I miss all the time, and I miss even more with throwing it faster. So, I don't really care for that. Short is cool as long as it's high volume. Low volume can go die in a hole for all I care. Pattern length doesn't bother me too much. I mean,
because you can't play on any of them.
I prefer long, but really anything with high volume that I can play up the gutter on, I'm perfectly okay with. If it plays dry, I hate it. That's...
I think that was pretty clear in the SYZ video of you leaving like 10 gutters because you were so far right.
That was on the practice day.
That was on the freaking competitors day too.
Yeah, you still on.
Here we go again.
Oh yeah, okay. Give me a break.
Sorry, you shot what? 300 under?
Jonathan, I know you're not talking.
Yeah, true. We've all got it on the channel. No, but I went 350 under.
Yeah, we're not gonna rehash that, but I like anything I can play straight. Even though the bowling balls I said were my favorite are stuff that I'm forced left with, I throw urethane more than any of my favorite bowling balls. When I say urethane, I mean my blue hammer and my purple hammer. I'm trying to get my hands on a Rhino so I can throw over the top of that urethane with reactive. I have a twist, but it's kind of, the cover stock is dead.
Skill issue?
And yeah, it's a skill issue. My A game is essentially just being able to throw it slow and rev the crap out of the ball.
That's gonna bite you. You know that?
I mean, I know it is, but
Like, one of these tournaments, it can't come and bite you.
what do you mean one of these tournaments? It already has in like every single tournament.
Like, I mean, like, worse than what you've received.
75?
Wait, okay, what do you mean bite me? You gotta.
So Jonathan, what did you read about his under game at the last PBA Junior? What was it again?
319 under?
Yeah, you'll probably end up going less than that at a certain tournament. Because throwing is slow with a lot of reps. I will admit, it can be useful for like long patterns and heavy medium patterns.
It's great for patterns like shark, badger, and bear, because I can just play wherever I want on them. But no other pattern on planet Earth will allow me to slow hook or play slow ball speed with a lot of revs down the gutter. That's exactly what I'm trying to work on, speeding up the ball.
You need to,
so
yeah, like you need to learn how to. I'm not saying get fast like me, but get close. You need to get somewhere around the 17 or 17.5 miles per hour range.
I can throw it consistently 17 miles an hour off my hand. Slight issue though, everything still overhooks. But
maybe try 18 or 18.5.
Yeah, like I can't get past 18 without throwing it in a general direction of 3 lanes. So
okay.
That's something I'm working on right now. Right now, my need to learn list is number 1 spares, and number 2 is picking up the ball speed.
Didn't you mention you needed a spare ball the other day to me?
No, I said if I had plastic at state that I would have gone plus. Because I would have thrown it as a strike ball, not as a spare ball.
All right. I was gonna say I got you a plastic ball.
I've got a plastic ball too. I just left it at home, like an idiot.
And I've got me plastic and wheat.
That sounds like an intelligence issue.
Well, I brought my blue hammer, Jonathan. Something was overhooking.
It's because you can't throw it.
I can throw it. I can throw it at a mark.
No.
How can we call ourselves a group if all we do is just diss each other?
If you knew how to throw that thing, you would have gone plus. But you most likely were not playing in the right zone, especially after you split as soon as I got there and missed count.
Oh yeah, that is true. Jonathan, that's not the first time that happened. That happened a lot.
Still.
State was
Be careful, Jonathan. That blue hammer might come bite you too.
That is true. That is true.
No.
That blue hammer bit me at SYC practice.
No, Logan.
This is practice.
Logan, that ball was perfect for you. You just have to play 5 to 3. Anything other than that, ball's going to the 10 pin.
Yeah, that's right. And then you see me freaking playing from 25 to 4 with the IQ Emerald.
Yeah, for me, I really like it because it allows me to play straight. But because I do put so much hand into it and I have such a low ball speed, I mean, everything just zips left. So, I mean, I'm getting a lot better about putting my hand up the back of the ball, which is opening up a lot more options for me. But
you need a Venom Pearl. Heard it's good. My friend Tyler got one. He loves that ball to death.
It is a very good ball. I agree. It's too much on the back end. I already have my web pearl, and if it's weaker, I have my twist. So
I was just saying, in case you need something stronger, because like you mentioned earlier, like how you like to play on long patterns such as Badger. Badger ain't no easy pattern.
no, it's
that
not.
thing is just flat all the way to the pin.
Correct. I wasn't trying to say that it was easy, nor was I trying to say that I was good at the pattern. I was just saying that my style would allow me to throw pretty much wherever I want on that pattern.
Okay. I was just informing you.
Yeah, no, I understand that pattern sucks and is really hard, but
It's not that bad. I almost shot 300 on it.
okay, Logan, you're a good bowler. We get it.
It was my very first time throwing on Badger, and it was also the first time I was in the All-Stars.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I don't know.
But
This year at All-Stars is going to be really interesting. I really hope I make it.
You will, man. I got a feeling that you'll make it, and then we can all have our vlogs for All-Stars.
That'd be nice. I'm less interested. This sounds like a bad thing, but I'm less interested in the vlogs. I'm more interested in the patterns. Because the patterns are like really interesting. Because it was Chameleon, Scorpion, and there's one other. Viper. So, urethane up the gutter, baby. Yeah, no, I won't do that to you guys.
I think I may have bowled on all of those patterns. I can't remember though.
I haven't bowled on Viper, but I bowled on the other two.
You have bowled on Viper. Remember, it was 2 years ago at Tough Shot.
When?
It was when like I first met you.
I swear, I probably have to re-bowl on it to remember.
It was when you had your broken finger and you taped them together and still bowled anyway.
Yeah, that was an interesting experience. Yeah, broken, dislocated my middle finger, so I buddy taped it and said, screw it, going to bowl.
Yeah, he bowled like crap mostly because it just wouldn't hook for him because he was throwing it way too fast.
I couldn't help it. I mean, I was still trying to learn on how to throw it with that buddy tape. It was uncomfortable.
I could have told you literally just take whatever ball you want and throw straight down the gutter, but
I was thinking about doing that, but I was like, as long as I make cuts, okay.
And you didn't make cut, but we're not gonna talk about it.
I did make cut.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
That was in COVID with the top 4.
Oh, right.
You didn't make.
Was it? That was before COVID.
No, that was during COVID.
When they stopped with the top 4.
No, it was during COVID because I remember at the beginning, everyone I was asking, I was like, "Are we allowed to take off our masks?" You said, "Screw it, I'm bowling. If they have a problem with it, they can come tell me on their own." All right, so that's gonna be the end of it. I'm really hoping that you guys enjoyed it because I enjoy doing it. I'm sure Jonathan and Logan could say the same thing.
I would enjoy it more if I wasn't left out of so many conversations.
Just get smarter, honestly. Maybe we can get some guests on. Hopefully we can get Hannah on for the next episode. My plan, at least, is hopefully to get 2 of these out per month. And if the support is there and the audience is there, we will definitely try and increase to more than 2 a month. So if you really enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like button, you leave a comment, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. Any final announcements from anyone? They can pertain to anything.
No.
All right. Plug your socials. Don't forget that.
I know.
Go subscribe to my personal YouTube channel, Hollow7. The link will be down in the description. Go sub to Jonathan's.
Don't bother with mine. I don't upload anymore.
Go sub to Jonathan's personal channel, Captain Cruz. That link will also be in the description. And go sub to Logan's personal channel. That link will also be down in the description. My other socials, that I'm on. Instagram will be in the description as well. Anybody else got anything else they want to plug?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, so
if I had an Instagram, I would. But
get Instagram. Anyway, so that's the end of the first episode of the Squad Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Any ideas for future topics, let us know. And make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And that should be it. We will see you guys next time. Peace out.